Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know I'm AllCity with AllCityLiveTV.com, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be talking about this image that I got from the next-gen NBA 2K21 courtside report number 3. Is this the new and best shooting build for next-gen? It has 30 badge points to allocate between Hall of Fame shooting badges. It's 6'5", 205 pounds with a 6'10" wingspan. And one of the things to highlight is that it has a 95 steal, a good amount of driving layup, a good amount of driving dunk. What type of build is this? This is what we're going to talk about in today's video. Let's get into it right now. Let's get it. Alright guys, so before we start this video, please consider hitting that like button, as likes are directly correlated with the amount of views that you get on a particular video. So hitting that like button will definitely be greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys are out there and you need help with badges, builds, or anything related to 2K and gaming, consider joining our Discord. We have a great community of gamers on our Discord, over 2,300 players and steadily growing. Consider joining our Discord. The link for Discord will be in the description below. It'll also be the top pinned comment on this video. All right, let's get right into this. All right, guys, so off rip, you see it has 30 badge points to allocate between Hall of Fame shooting badges. So we know it's primarily a shooting build. Could this be the meta shooter build for NBA 2K21 on next gen? We got to break it down and kind of figure this thing out. It has 14 finishing badge points to allocate between Hall of Fame and gold finishing badges out there. So that's one thing to know. And I want to show you guys the playmaking and defensive badge points. So I'm going to move my webcam over. It has 7 potential playmaking badges to allocate between Hall of Fame and gold playmaking badges. And it has 3 badge points to allocate between 3 Hall of Fame defensive badges. We know it only has 3 defensive badge points, which means you can only get 1 badge up to gold. So with that 95 steal, you might be going like gold pickpocket or gold interceptor. So it's not private, like it has a good amount of defensive attributes, but we don't yet know if those defensive attributes are going to actually translate without a good amount of badge points to support those attributes. So that remains to be seen. His speed and acceleration, a 79 and a 75. He's not going to be the fastest player out there. What type of build is this? If you guys can figure out what type of build this is, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love your feedback. A great thing to know, at 6'5", he has a 6'10" wingspan. So you know he went max wingspan to increase his defensive attributes, which allowed him to get a 95 steal. Is he gonna be a defensive presence out there? We don't yet know if these things are gonna actually translate. But those 30 badge points to allocate between Hall of Fame shooting badges, I wanna say makes him something of a sharpshooting facilitator. But then you get thrown off by the 14 finishing badge points, which allows you room for gold and Hall of Fame finishing out there. So from what we know in previous versions of 2K, including the current gen NBA 2K21, it looks like it may possibly be a blue and green pie chart. But what throws this all off and flips it on its head, which makes NBA 2K21 for next gen even more like diverse and allows you more opportunities to create players that you want to make, is that 95 steal attribute, which you couldn't do in previous versions of 2K. So next gen is going to be something quite different. I gotta say that you look at the driving dunk at a 76, is not even capped out yet, so you can max it out, and we don't yet know. You see his overall is a 94 overall out of 95. We don't yet know if we're gonna have the same 99 type of system that we have had for like the past 2 or 3 years, where you get additional badge points on the way to 99. So already, if he leaves his driving dunk at a 76 with 4 additional badge points from 95 to 99, he'll be able to get his driving dunk to a 80 driving dunk, which is really good with Hall of Fame finishing badges out there. We don't yet know how this is going to pan out, but again, if you guys think this is a good build to go with on NBA 2K21 for next gen, please let me know in the comments section below. I'm leaning towards this build being something like a sharpshooting facilitator build. Because of the speed and acceleration being so low, I don't think we don't have lateral quickness out there, so we can't fully determine how speed and acceleration are going to play a part on defense. We don't yet know these minor details to help us determine what type of build this actually is, so I cannot make a full assessment without knowing how these things are going to translate on next gen. But if you guys have a good idea of what this build is, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys found this video helpful and or informative, please consider hitting that like button, as likes are directly correlated with the amount of views that we get on the video, so it'll help us out tremendously. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K21 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.